Hello LCPs and welcome to Operations for CEOs. On this video we are going to find out more about your role regarding the SOPs and the customer flow. If you want more information about these two elements, you can check our hub for B2C and IGV, because here is mainly related to your position. What do you have to do to ensure that these things are implemented and that you are using it to your advantage in your LC? The first of them is the customer flow, which is a representation of the journey that each customer goes when they experience an NEC product. This can be both for the enablers and also for the EPs. For both products, what you need to have in mind in the weekly meetings and all your reviews, be it on month review, quarter review, or semester review, is that you need to check the absolute and relative growth to understand your product, to understand which are the trends that are happening and which things needs to change in order for you to achieve your goals. Then, when it comes to the conversion rates, you need to check it throughout the entire funnel, but also focus on the peaks. Because we don't have a high volume of results, we have very complicated way to analyze data, because there are going to be periods where nothing happens, so your conversion rates will go down drastically. So pay attention to these things, focus on the conversion rates for that peak and for that part of the funnel. Then for B2C, the initial part of the funnel is our main struggle currently. We are struggling with converting the signups to applicants, so this is something that you need to track with your VPs. And also the conversion rates, to make sure that they are not only bringing in signups, but that they are converting these people into approvals. Also, make sure that they understand where the signups are coming from and which kind of signups are bringing the approval results. So for example, if I have an info stand and I have 30 signups, but then I don't have any result coming from that, it means that either the consultation meetings were done in a wrong way, or that your event was not reaching out to our personas, to people who would be really interested in traveling. So make sure that they understand well how their marketing is happening at local level. For IGV, the top of the funnel currently is our main concern, because it's the moment for sales. So what you need to track with them is the number of meetings and contracts signed, but also the number of opens in the platform. Going to the meeting and having a partner commit, having the schools to commit to having a project, is nothing until the moment that the contract is signed. But for us, it will only count when it's in the system, because then we can start looking for EPs to come and be part of these projects. Also check with them the number of global homes that they have, because this will help the sustainability of the product, right? Talking about sustainability, for you, always have in mind that your product needs to be at level 2, meaning that it's covering both direct and indirect costs. And together with your VP Finance, you need to see how you can improve monthly, be it cutting costs or making more investments, to make sure that your sustainability, is on this level. Monthly as well, you're also going to check the planned versus achieved for each product in terms of incomes and expenses. So don't only check your products related to the customer flow funnel, but also regarding these financial metrics. Regarding IR, make sure that they are in constant communication and that they understand where the EPs are coming from. For us in IGV, we need to focus on EU citizens, or when we have enough time to do the visa process, we can focus on having people from other regions. And for OGV, that we are focusing on our country partners. Check with them where are our people applying to, because this will affect the completeness that we're going to have in the end, because it's not a matter of sending people abroad, but making sure that they are having good experiences. What you can also check is in moments that you are not being able to match your people or your opportunities, you need to check the regional plenary to see the timeline of the product and see who has a similar timeline to your LCs, and then you can adapt and try to start a partnership with them just to cover for that period. Now, when it comes to SOPs, these are step-by-step instructions compiled by AI. It was given to us to make sure that we are carrying out the operations in the same way in all entities, so that we are doing basic things to ensure that the customer is having a proper experience. Here, you need to track the funnel monthly as well on your monthly reviews. You need to make sure that your operations are following the peak and focusing on specific parts of the customer flow. They will not be capable of implementing everything at the same time, so they need to plan what they are going to implement each month and which part of the customer flow they are going to focus on. They also need to have call to actions inside of each phase, so make sure that they have a plan for this. For IGV, you need to remember that both partners and EPs, they have standards. Currently, we are focusing more on the EP side, but the partners are also important stakeholders, and we need to make sure that they are also being given these standards so that we can have reopens in the future, because they see how professional we have been working and how we manage the things in a constant way, constant and consistent. The focus is on both, and we can guarantee better experiences for both enablers and partners. This is it for customer flow and SOPs, and see you in the next video.